Hi everybody, we're going to talk about protozoans in this video. So the term protozoan means animal-like, but that doesn't mean that they are related very closely to animals. Actually, protozoans are also an ununified group, and you can see you have protozoans up here. Oops, hello, there we go. And you have protozoans down here. And so there are different common ancestors that are leading to those protozoans. So this is a non-unified group, which is not a happy place to be. So protozoans are always unicellular and they do not have a cell wall. They are heterotrophs. Heterotroph means that they have to take in organic materials. They have a structure that's kind of like a mouth that they sweep food towards a lot of times to get the food into their the structure that's like a mouth on them. So they don't absorb nutrients like fungi do. They're in that sense they're more like animals because they have to ingest the nutrients. We are learning more and more about protozoans. So historically, we always classified protozoans by their mode of locomotion. And now we're seeing that that's probably not the best way to classify these organisms. Protozoans are not photosynthetic. They don't have a cell wall. And like I said, they're typically, in the past, they've been grouped by their mode of locomotion. So you had ciliates, you had flagellates, you had organisms that had pseudopodia, and then you had apical complexans, which had no motility whatsoever. Most protozoans are actually beneficial to the environment. They are free living and they don't cause any problems. They are essential in decomposition, but we do have some that are parasitic. Not a lot, but some. But because they are eukaryotic, when you have a eukaryotic organism that causes disease, it can be very detrimental because for us to try and find a treatment for that disease, we're oftentimes hurting ourselves as well. And so protozoans, though they're not usually causing diseases, those that do kill a lot of individuals each year. So malaria is caused by Plasmodium. Plasmodium that causes malaria kills approximately 1 million individuals each year, and 300 million contract the disease every year. Amoebiasis, which is serious dysentery, so severe diarrhea, affects 50 million every single year and can kill up to 100,000 every year. Cryptosporidium and Giardia lamblia. These are two protozoans that cause the majority of diarrhea, traveler's diarrhea, every single year. So when you go to a place and they say don't drink the water, don't drink the water because there's a protozoan in it that can cause disease. And then trypanosoma is the causative agent of sleeping sickness, so brucei for sleeping sickness. Krusei is American trypanosomiasis. Trypanosoma krusei is American trypanosomiasis. They have different symptoms, but African sleeping sickness that caused by Trypanosoma brucei has made certain areas of Africa uninhabitable. It's transmitted by the bite of a tsetse fly. It's very, very dangerous because it causes the individual to go into a coma. A lot of individuals are seen as sleeping, and that's where the name comes from, but it's a painful and very uncomfortable disease. Hold on. One more organism I like to mention just because it's been in the news are the heterolesibians. Oh, whoa, no, not there, right here. Heterolesibians. You've heard of them, Naegleria fowleri, which is the organism that if you're in warm, fresh water, a lot of times it will, if you put your head underwater, it can swim up your nasal passageway and go through the olfactory epithelium, get to your brain, and then it basically eats your brain. So this is what causes primary amoebic meningoencephalitis. This is a very serious disease. There's no actual treatment for the disease that has been seen as successful, but the likelihood of you contracting this disease is it's very rare. So don't overly stress about it. But if there's signs saying don't swim in this water, don't put your head under the water, don't do it, because that'll just be silly if you do. There have been, a couple of cases, but it's very rare. But I like to point it out because it's been in the news, so it's kind of interesting. All right. And I'm going to stop on this video. It's only been a 6-minute video, but we're going to get into the parasitic organisms known as helminths next. Okay, bye.